Mulavinaka and welcome to Fiji Village Play. I'm your host, Alipate Narawa. This week, we'll be taking things a bit differently. Instead of focusing more on rugby, we're taking a look at one of the minor sports that's got everyone buzzing over the past week, and that is swimming. I got the chance to interview some swimmers and also the Team Fiji manager, who is also a three-time Olympian, Sharon Smith. Let's take a look at what she has to say about how the Fiji team performed. Mulavinaka and welcome to Fiji Village Play. Tonight, we are somewhere else. We're at the 14th Oceania Championships 2026. And with me is Team Fiji manager, Mulavinaka, Sharon Smith.
Mulavinaka.
Would you take me through how the Fiji team performed this evening?
Oh my goodness. The last day, everyone's getting a bit tired. But we were able to win 2 gold and a couple of bronze. So very, very happy with the results. So
there was also a record set.
Yes, we did. We set a few records, one last night and one tonight. So I think we're doing extremely well.
Any comments on the competition overall?
We just came in with the hope of my goal was 10 gold, and we got 11, so we did very well. That was my prediction. So just very happy with the way all the swimmers performed from day one. And then we finished on a high tonight.
So what's the next for me? Is it the Commonwealth Games?
Yes, so we go to the drawing board and select our team for Commonwealth Games. So there's 8 swimmers.
So with a team of 23, we're able to come away with 11 goals so far.
Yes.
8 swimmers now will be selected. Will it be 4 of each, or is it the best times?
Well, we're hoping that we could just do as many, it doesn't really have to be 4-4. But we'll just have to see what the criteria is.
So any message to the fans and the family that have been coming out for the last
goodness. It was the biggest number tonight. And yes, just thank you very much for all your support. Without you guys, I don't think any of our swimmers would have done extra hard swimming. They're just really, really proud of everybody. 23 swimmers, and all of them stepped up and did really well.
The open swim is coming up.
Yes, that's tomorrow. It's not our strength, but we're definitely going to keep pursuing and keep trying to swim the open waters. We've got a boy and a girl. We've got Cherise, Kwong, and Tilden doing the 5K. And then we've got a relay. So we've got 2 boys, 2 girls. And we're just going to throw in there and just keep trying to just get better with the open water as possible.
When it comes to Team Fiji, the Oceania Championships, how many golds were individual?
5.
5. So there were 2
Actually,
tonight.
there were 6 gold, and the rest were relays.
So tonight was Tolu and Anahira McCutcheon in the 50-meter freestyle, and the others would be
100 free and the 50 fly. So 6 gold actually, 6 gold.
6 gold
individual
from individuals.
Yes.
Now here's my next question. Since you said you're picking a team of 8, 6 is right there, all guaranteed gold.
Yes. So it depends on. I think part of the criteria is working on world aquatic points, which is closest to the world record. So our criteria is 600 points and higher. So it just gets a bit technical. So any swimmer that has done that, they are considered, and then we all have to pick the top. So it's whether a top 4 or top 4 boys or girls. So it just depends on how many good women have made the 600 points. If there's only 2 or 3, then hopefully we can even it off with the male.
Which athlete stood out for you the most over the past how many days?
Well, definitely Tolu and Anahira, and Kalera's just getting into her the groove of things. So Kalera did really well, and Shay's wasn't going to be swimming, so within a year he decided I'll just do some swimming. So Shay Taito's done really well, and all our young swimmers. Thaddeus comes in and does a really good 100 back for the relay, wins a bronze. Definitely, and Hansel McKay, Samuel. So I would say everybody stepped in. Yes, everyone stepped in. So I couldn't really quite pick, but I think, and in the mornings we had the swimmers doing the heats for the relays, and so heads off to them as well, trying to working really hard to get them into the finals in the evening. So all the swimmers did really well.
Last thoughts, message to the family that are here Yeah, I saw quite a few when it comes to, it's a very close-knit family.
It is a very close-knit, we have Tolu's family up there, Anahira's family, Fasanok family, just a whole lot of, in all the swimming clubs, Dolphin Club, Orca Club, so everybody's, come out, Tritons. Then it's just the biggest crowd tonight, which is really good to end it really well.
I also saw that you weren't the only multiple Olympian walking around here this
Carl
evening.
Probert came in. We've got a few Olympians. Matilita Mbundromo was doing some broadcasting. And Herbert Rambua, not Olympian, but is Oceania gold medalist as well. So he's around. Cheyenne Rover was here. So, the swimmers were surrounded by a lot of, fans, just,
Minawalevu, Sharon Smith, and congratulations on the efforts put in by the team, not just individually, but as a whole.
Yeah.
Straight back into the studio for Fiji Village Play. Coming up after this, we'll be talking to Tolu Young. Bulavanak and welcome to Fiji Village Play. I'm your host, Alipate Narawa, and with me, I've got champion swimmer, Fiji team, Tolu Young, with me this evening. Bulavanak, Tolu, how was your races this evening?
They were all good. Performed as I was sort of expecting, and happy I managed to secure some medals for Team Fiji.
How did you do in the 50 meter?
The 50 meter freestyle, I came first, and it just meant a lot, like winning golds in an individual on the last day and in a 50 freestyle. So yeah.
Who was that gold medal for?
Really just for my family and Fiji, because it's the last day. I wanted to, end the show on a high in a way. So yeah.
You've been traveling in for this competition. After this, what's your plans for this?
I'll probably be around Fiji for a little bit longer, spend time with family and friends. And then after this, it's just I'm going to be focusing on the lead up for Commonwealth Games. So I'll probably be heading back to the States and be training up there. And then I'll come back down and head with the team to Scotland.
You also took part in the relay, the first race this evening, where Team Fiji won gold. There was also a record set.
Yeah, I think the Fiji Open record.
That was a really good time that you guys set there. What do you think about the chemistry in Team Fiji?
Yeah, I think this team in particular is very close with one another, and we just all really support each other. And regardless of if we do well or not as how we want, we're always there supporting and looking up for the next race or next opportunity.
Is this the best that Fiji has done so far in the Oceania?
I believe so, yeah. I don't think we've ever achieved more than 10 medals before. So.
And this is with 23 athletes?
Yes, I think so.
Any of the Team Fiji members taking part tomorrow? In the open,
yes, I think some of the younger gang, give them an opportunity to show up and try do their best and rep Fiji. So.
Will you also be taking part in the Pan Pacific?
I don't believe so. I don't think we're going to be going for that. It's just a bit awkward time with the Commonwealth Games right before
coming
it.
So, up,
yeah.
All right. Just last comments from you. Good outing at the 14th Oceania Championships. Any message for the family and the fans?
Big vinakavakalevu and watch out for the next one.
Who's here for you from with the family when it comes to family?
My mom, my nana, my dad, a lot of my cousins, and a lot of family friends from all over. So yeah.
Set Vinavalev here with you on Fiji Village Play. Tolu Young, championship swimmer with the Fiji team. Bulavanak and welcome back to Fiji Village Play. I'm your host, Alipate Narawa, and we've just heard there from Tolu Young, one of the most promising swimmers that Fiji has produced in the past few years. Another one that has been making waves in the swimming scene is 16-year-old Anahira McCutcheon, and this is what she had to say about her experience at the 14th Oceania Swimming Championships 2026. Bulavanak and welcome back to Fiji Village Play. I'm your host, Alipate Narawa, and with me, as you can see by all the medals that she's holding, I have got championship Fiji swimmer Anahira McCutcheon. Hi, Anahira.
Hi.
So, you've got, how many medals in total have you got so far?
I'm actually not sure, I think.
That's all right. Yeah. So just tonight, you walked away with, or should I say, swam away with a 50-meter freestyle.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And earlier, the 100-meter, 4x100-meter, right?
Yep.
So over the past few days, how has the competition been and the chemistry between the Fiji team?
I think it's really nice. I've stayed with the team over the 4 days. There was supposed to be a training camp before, but unfortunately I wasn't able to make it because of my schoolwork. But yeah, it's been really nice to be living with the Fiji team all together, having dinner together, being on the bus together and playing cards together and everything. Yeah, I really enjoy it, and it's nice to be back home with everyone.
I see the family's out in full force.
Pardon?
The family's out in full force.
Yeah.
They were the loudest in the stands for the past few days. That's all I can say. You could hear them screaming out your name from across.
Yeah.
Any message to your family and friends?
Pardon?
Any message to family and friends?
I just like to thank them all 100% for all of their support, and especially my family who've come here to watch me, and all my family in Laos who've been watching me from over there. And I'm super grateful for my friends sending me messages and good luck and well done and everything. So yeah.
Any dedications or special person these medals are for? The goals tonight?
Pardon?
Any special dedication for your goals tonight?
I think I'd like to dedicate my 4x100 medley gold definitely to the team. We were all going for gold 100%. We were all hyping each other up in the pool room. And yeah, I thank you to them for all the teamwork and everything. And then I'd also like to dedicate my 50-meter freestyle record to my dad. He's my main, I look up to him a lot, as he is a swimmer for Fiji as well. And he was breaststroke and I'm freestyle, but he's still same in my eyes.
So your dad's pretty much a hero.
Yeah, basically.
Any pressure from him when it comes to training or achievements?
Sometimes he tries to tell me things before my race, like, oh, make sure you're kicking hard, and like things that are obvious. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, I know. But yeah, I'm grateful for those things, for him to tell me, like, give me tips and stuff. And yeah.
Where to next after this Oceania Swimming Championship? Commonwealth?
Yep, hopefully Commonwealth Games.
Fingers crossed?
Yeah, fingers are
With the
crossed.
times that you've gotten today, you think you've made it across?
Yeah, I think hopefully I have, yeah.
How's your training schedule like?
At the moment I'm training 7 times a week. So I do 2 trainings on Monday, 1 before school and 1 after school. And then on Tuesday morning I have half gym, half swim in the morning before school. And then Wednesday I swim in the afternoon. And then Thursday morning I do swim and gym again. And then Friday morning it's 2 hour swim. And then on Saturday it's 2 hour swim and then gym after.
So your only break is on Sunday?
Yeah.
What do you do on your breaks?
Usually I'll just sleep or I'll go to the recovery center and do like ice bath and stuff. But yeah, it's mainly sleep or schoolwork.
So do you fly out again after this?
Yeah, I'm flying back on the 16th. I managed to persuade my parents to let me stay for an extra 2 days.
What do your classmates think about your swimming prowess?
I think, yeah, they're very proud of me. I've gotten a lot of friends from a lot of messages from my classmates telling me well done. And yeah, it's definitely helped me push through all the hundreds and 50s that I swam this week.
Thank you so much, Anahira McCutcheon.
Thank you.
Looking forward to bigger and better things from you coming up in the Commonwealth Games. Thank you much for joining me on Fiji Village Play.
Thank you.
That was Anahira McCutcheon, one of the most promising swimmers right now that we have in the Fiji team. Coming up after this weekend is the last home game that the Swire Shipping Fijian Draw will be playing, and it is here in Suva at the HFC Bank Stadium. We'll also be taking a look at those who did not quite make the squad for the Super Rugby round 14. But before we move on to that, taking a look at how the Fiji team performed at the 14th Oceania Swimming Championships 2026. This is, I would say, the best performance ever by Fiji team at the Oceania Swimming Championships, as they were able to finish second. Swimming Australia came first with 14 gold. The team Fiji, we came second with 11 gold. And as you had heard earlier, team manager Sharon Smith had said that she was hoping for 10 and was surprised that they had actually gotten 11. But coming up after this, I've got the latest in the injury list and what the Ndrua are doing and saying in preparation for the TARS. Bulavunak and welcome back to Fiji Village Play. I'm your host, Alipate Narawa. And yes, this week is the last home game for the Swire Shipping Fijian Draw, and they'll be finally playing their first game at home in Suva after all the games were played in the West. All the other home games were played in the West, 2 in Ba and 4 in Churchill Park, and this being their first game back in Suva. Take a look at what Coach Glenn Jackson has been saying. He's saying that this is a must-win for them if they still want to make it or they still want to be counted as contenders for the top 6. And this is if they win the next 3 games with bonus points, and also depending on, or should I say, results from the other teams, then they could actually still make it into the top 6. But that depends on results from other games as well. But one thing that's caught my eye is the amount of injuries that's been in the Super Rugby this season. So take a look at the injury list for round 14. This is for the Force. Now the Force have received a double blow. You've got Henry Robertson and also Ben Donaldson, their first, who has been their you could even say who's been the glue that's held the Force together over this past season. He is out and he'll miss Saturday's game with the Queensland Reds. The Queensland Reds, however, have rested Fraser McCryde and also Lucan Salakai Loto and Josh Fluke. The Hurricanes captain Duplessis Kirifi has picked up a knee injury. Take a look at the Blues. The lock Josh Beer is out. Cameron Christie, the halfback, is out. Dalton Papali'i, who they were looking forward to hopefully lead them through for the last stretch of Super Rugby, has been ruled out due to a jaw injury. Cody Vai, the winger who's been scoring tries left, right, and center, he's also out with an ankle injury. In the Chiefs, Alipate Narawa, he's out, and they're hoping that he'll be fit to go for the round 16. That's in about another 2 weeks. Leroy Carter is out. Etene Nanai-Seturo is out. Also, Quinn Tupaya, he is not injured, however. He has been rested. So good news there for Chiefs fans. In the draw, we've got Hereti Hetet, prop. Ponipate Longdimasi, the winger with his arm. Also, Motikai Murray is out, as well as Epeli Momo. So those are the significant ones in the Ndrua team. Taking a look at the Highlanders, they've got Fabian Holland, who is out for the season due to a shoulder injury. And as I said, in the Hurricanes, you've got Duplessis. You've also got halfback Cam Roygard, who is out for 3 to 4 weeks, as well as prop Tyrell Lomax. So those are some of the things that might determine the results for this weekend, which the draw will be hoping for will go in their favor. So the Fijian draw will play the Waratahs at 4:35 p.m. this Saturday at the HFC Bank Stadium in Suva. In other matches, the Chiefs will face the Highlanders at 7:05 p.m. That's 7:05 p.m. Tomorrow. Okay. And on Saturday, the Force will meet the Reds at 9:35. But the one that a lot of people are looking forward to, apart from the draw game, is when the Blues take on the Hurricanes at 7:05 p.m. Saturday. That, I tell you, is going to be a cracker of a match with the Blues hosting at Eden Park. But who do you think is going to take it? Do you think the Ndrua have one more in the bag to keep the Tars out and, try and get themselves that much closer to hopefully sneaking their way into the top 6? Let me know what your comments are. And also, let me know if you'd like to see someone here next to me on the show. That's it for us this week. Hope you have yourself a great weekend, or should I say a great long weekend, and enjoy your break. I'll talk to you later.